Did you know there's a place dedicated just to submitting ideas for Blox Roots updates? And they actually sometimes get considered or even added to the game? That is possible all through the means of the main Blox Roots Discord. So for instance, we can have ideas like that, or even stuff like this. That's Ghibli Toilet Boss game. Yeah. Like that. And that is just some of the many ways people have submitted ideas to be considered. In this video, I'm going to be looking at some of the examples of ideas you guys have submitted and actually was added to the game. And furthermore, I'll be looking at skins and possible game update ideas generated by you guys. I'll be breaking down the ideas, kind of explain why they're good, why they're bad, or even why they're impossible. Then afterwards, rating them on a scale of 1 to 10. But before we do that, let me just show you exactly what I mean by submit ideas that were actually added. So about 2 years ago, Blox Roots used to hold a contest where artists could submit ideas for fan-made fruits that would come with the design of the Blox Roots, the name, each skill, its price and rarity, everything. And there was a lot of great ideas by you guys, but only a select few were chosen as winners for the contest. So if you look in the server announcements channel of the Blox Roots Discord, around March 10th, a day before my birthday, 2022, we've gotten winners for the first ever fruit contest. And here we can see like the first hearing of the celestial fruit, the great one, the kitsune fruit, and you can see some of their submissions here. Like there's a fruit model, the skills, more skills, and like just descriptions, price name, fruit name, yada yada. Or this one I love. This one I thought was so cool. Like great one. Maybe the skills are a little bit off, but I thought it was pretty cool. There's also this kitsune fruit. This one didn't have too much art, but this one was a fan favorite. I mean, look, it has 500 reactions and it has a description for every skill. If you didn't know by now, that fruit was actually added to the game. Wait, are the skills the same? A cursed enchantment. Oh yeah, you can even see right here, a cursed enchantment, claws of burning agony. Oh wait, they called this one tails of burning agony. They kept some names. So they changed the X move and the F one. Okay, I see you, Blox Roots. But basically they added that fruit because it was just a fan favorite. A lot of people liked it. Another one that was kind of added was the sound fruit. This one was kind of added too. Rhapsody notes. Actually, no, for sure this one was added. The only thing that's really different was the sound fruit model and the F move and the C move. They kept some aspects of it. So these are the skills. The colors look different. That one's the same based off the concept art. Same for that. I think the V move as well, kinda. It's similar, but as you can see, that's just kind of one of the things that the owners or the developers change, because you probably noticed that not everything they add in these concepts is the same, because whether it's balancing reasons, maybe they just want to make it cooler, they want to improve upon it, but nonetheless they added it to the game. But now I want to check out what we could have had based on looking at some of these old fruit submissions that didn't win. What is that? Alligator fruit? Wait, this would be perfect for me. I'm from Florida. Oh, but he didn't draw the rest of the moves. Metal fruit. Wow, this one's interesting. Wait, where's the fruit? So that's the fruit icon. That kind of looks like the settings. I would very much get confused, as you can see here. Screws Fury. Shocks the opponent with the electric currents going through bolts and screws. Okay. So it's kind of like it has like some electrical elements, kind of like rumble fruit. What is that? Human model named Golem. Beast fruit. User punches the air and the stone will pop up and hit the opponent. So this is the Z move. Okay, I see you. X stone blast. User uses power to pull up the rock from the ground and combine it together, and after that user can throw that stone. So it's kind of like a mix of the sand X move but also the new Yeti X throw thing. C conquers assault. User changes the arm into a stone ornament and creates stone sword to create triple slash. So like triple dark blade. I do like that, how that looks though. Those wooden arms, that's sick. That's actually dope. I like that. That looks cool. But the V move transformation, that's kind of scary. That looks like someone's OC, and I would say like it needs a more generic design that everybody can rock with. It's funny I'm saying that because we have literally this fruit, which is a very specific looking Yeti, you know what I mean? So I don't know why I'm kind of talking out my butt right now. How about I check the second fruit contest? So we had 2 fruit contests ever and we stored them here, and I think around this time is when people got a little bit more creative. Like this steampunk fruit. What the hell? The mythical. That design is cool, bro. I love it. In base form, user has a steampunk backpack with a gun attachment. This is used for the fruit's M1 steam blaster. Diesel cannon. User launches a large ball of oil that splatters on target, dealing damage. The only thing I don't like is that first you're dealing with the gun as an M1, and then we have another gun looking thing. So this is very gun-sided, almost like it's a gun moveset. that changes it up with the X move. The user releases 3 large gears that roll along the floor and crush enemies, stunning them for 2 seconds. Only thing I wish he drew was like how it would maneuver, you know what I mean? See, industrial barrage. See, we got another gun, a machine gun. I think the thing with this fruit per se is that there's too many weapons that you're wielding. It's not like actual powers you're doing. You're just kind of changing guns. Bronze flight. Yeah, I don't know. This is cool. This is cool. Mechanized. You see, if you were using magic to put together these weapons, then that is a little bit different. User's backpack transforms into a large mech, changing some of their moves. User gains 65% damage resistance, but loses 20% of speed. That's pretty, that's actually cool. And the M1 changes. It becomes like a drill move. This is way better. I like this. I like this. I think this one was one of the winners for the second contest. This design for a fruit is amazing. I love this. I think this looks dope. All right, let's see the moves. F, wind engine. Heavily increases speed for a time window of 13 seconds. Wind engine also increases other move damages by 7%. Oh, it's like a buff. M1. After transformation, the user unlocks the M1 move. With swings of his wind blade, he produces sharp crescent blade shaped wind. Okay, that's I would say that's cool. Razor Gust collects a bunch of wind and throws them at the opponent. When thrown, they look like sharp blades made of wind, which slices the opponent on touch. Oh, okay, I see you. X. Oh, okay, this one has a different one. X air gathers wind from surrounding and throws it into the ground like a bomb. It creates a small dome where it landed. 2,000 damage on impact. Stuns player near the dome created, and as it slowly pulls them towards the center. Oh, like a mini dark hole. Okay, I see. Gathers wind from surrounding and releases in a single line, creating a heavily pressured wind beam. Oh, so this is the regular X move. It kind of reminds me of this. You see what I mean? And then the C move, Windstorm, brings down a great windstorm, heavily decreasing the user's defense, speed, and damage. Also, the user can locate the exact position of enemies in the storm without observation. The longer the opponent stays in the storm, kind of like Fortnite, the damage bar increases and receives more damage after the storm disappears. I think that's a little busted. I mean, it's 4 moves, so I don't know how high this fruit would rate. Maybe a legendary, a rare fruit. It sounds a little busted for a fruit with only 4 moves, but I liked it. I really liked it. I really like the fruit model. Let's check out one more. Oh my god, this guy went into a lot of detail. What is this? Beast. It's a beast fruit. Bladed retribution, muddy initiation, floric dominion, unprecedented yin and yang, terra slide. Okay, interesting. M1 root sabers. Z. Oh, I like, that's a good detail. It tells you if it breaks observation. That is a good detail. So he kind of tells you which move does it. So he's saying the V move, which is kind of like the ultimate move. Player steals the essence of any nearby entity, then returns it in the form of a massive explosion. Enemies will either stumble with aura or fall trip without aura. When activated, if worthy, when held, a fraction of the user's potential shall be unleashed. I don't really get that part. This slide covers the descriptive elements of 1/3 forms of the fruit base. Wait, so this is just one part of it? Oh, bro, there's a second page. So there's like another description for every move in the second form. There's like 3 forms for this fruit. Oh, I get it. And this is the 3rd one. Wow, this fruit would be busted. So that's a Z move. That's a tap, held. M1 is a sword. Okay. The X kind of looks like a sand move. The C move I like this. The F move, that's pretty cool. Now, how about the transformation? Also a hybrid form. You kind of look like a witch with all these plants around you. When you tap, you have a red flower, blue flower, yellow flower. Your weapon changes. Your X move, the F move, C move. Wait, is that like a golem? Are those green like plant fists? That looks wild. That looks crazy. And then he added lore. He added his own lore. That is wild. That is crazy. That is insane. That is a lot of effort for one submission. And that is something I like to see. That is like awesome. Putting all that thought into one fruit, giving lore, explaining the skills thoroughly and how it works and how it's played out. It's awesome. That is dope. I'm surprised that one got overlooked. I'm surprised that one's not a winner. There actually has been recently another mini contest mentioned by Zeolus. He said that people can submit their own ideas for skins or chromatic skins in the game. And if they're ever added, they'll get it for free. So if you didn't know by now, Blox added these like chromatic skins. Oh wait, there's none in the shop. I have 5 of them right now. I have the Eclipse skin. It's kind of like your aura color, but for your dragon fruit. So here you can change the look of your dragon. By default, you're a green dragon. This is the most default skin you can get. Your attacks are orange, but sometimes you can get a higher aura color, so I can become a black dragon. My skills are the same, but I just have a different color. Or you can get a chromatic where you have a cooler color scheme, and your attacks change color as well. So now my attacks are blue. And ever since these are added, Blox Fruits kind of just wanted their own like new creative ideas to how to make really cool, interesting chromatic skins that people should actually be buying or make it worth buying. And there is a lot of ideas you guys submitted. And I kind of just want to take a look. I just want to see what you guys have been posting. And the latest one is T-Rex chromatic mech. Oh, that looks cool. Yo, that looks sick. There's even like details of like gears inside the skin or like behind the metal skin. There's like a metal jaw here, a laser eye, like a cyborg eye. You can see wires, like an orange, blue, red wire back here. A spring leg. Okay, this is crazy. I just realized this giant shoulder pad, this giant shoulder is a screw. That is cool. Why can't we have that? That's a lot of detail though. I'm gonna give this like a 9 out of 10 because this is only the first one. Oh, we got another T-Rex. Terror Rex. Okay, that's creative. I like that. I never thought of that. And it's just basically combining elements of the Terror Shark and making a T-Rex hybrid. So there's like a Terror Shark tail, the chains, even the eyes are the same. I'm gonna give this a 7 out of 10. What is this? Chromatic Wendigo? Is this leopard? Oh, whoa. This is kind of creepy, but that's like dope. Wendigo. What's a Wendigo? Okay, that's scary. I'm going back. Chromatic skin slime. Oh, this is for the dough fruit. What? Now, see, I like this. This is creative. I like this. I mean, it's kind of like a recolor, but who would think that Jello instead of dough? I never considered like beast fruits or like non-beast fruits could also get chromatics. So these are really cool to see. Oh, what the hell? Dark Lord? This is dope. I like that armor and it's like flames instead of gas. This is sick. I like the color scheme a lot. I'm gonna give this like a 9 out of 10 here. Whoa, what's this? Oh, this is cool. What? Oh, it's made by Tessie. I should have known. I should have knew that. It's a koi dragonfish. I really like this because there's like a I've heard of a fable mythology tale where like a koi fish swam up a waterfall and it turned into a dragon. So it kind of reminds me like there's like some symbolism, you know what I mean? I think this is a 10 out of 10. Kitsune, but red can recolor depending on the aura. Oh, that's interesting. Make moon turn into an aura color? Okay, I think that was too much. But I like this. I like this red and white Kitsune color. Oh, what the hell? That's like a completely different beast. For the Western dragon, chromatic skin coral. Wings make a bat symbol while flying. That's cool, but why a bat? It's very elegant. I like this. There's like a blade on the tail. What? A lot of those ideas are really good, but those kind of ideas can take a lot of time. That's kind of basically, if you think of it this way, you got to get the concept art, the front, the side view, the top view for the modelers. Then the modelers got to make it. They got to model it. Then we got to review it because sometimes it doesn't look right. Then we got to re-rig it, meaning we got to have it prepared for animation, make sure the animations work on the rig, or actually other way around, we would make sure the model fits the rig perfectly so that way we can keep the animations. But yeah, it's very tricky for just one skin. There's a lot of work that can go into it. So who knows? Maybe we can have a pretty cool flow of how to do it and get things like that popping. Maybe imagine like a whole exclusive like team that just makes skins all the time. That'd be cool. But there's a lot of good submissions, but I can't look at all of them. Now, finally, I want to dive into the suggestions channel of the Discord. The suggestions channel is a place where you can submit your own ideas for actual content to be added to the game in text form. And then there is popular suggestions. These are the ones that you guys gave the most thumbs up, indicating you really like these ideas. So if I go to suggestions, if I scroll all the way down, what's the first one I see? Read the suggestions, excuse me. I'm doing that. So if I like this guy's suggestion, I'm gonna put a star next to it. And then when it gets enough stars, it'll make its way to the popular suggestions and be uploaded here. Please add better trading system like King Legacy. What does the Peasant Legacy have in store? What is their trading like? You need to be level 1500 in order to trade. Oh wait, but that was removed. But if you trade somebody, each of these fruits, accessories, materials, collectibles has some of the required levels. If you trade somebody a fruit or accessory, material, collectibles. Okay, I basically get it. Basically, you're saying you want to be able to trade materials to people so that when you exploit and you farm materials, you can trade them to your main account. Okay, I'm starting to piece it together. Nah, I'm kidding. I get it. Not a lot of you guys are exploiters, but there's a reason why trading is kind of just how it is. Why do you think there's a 40% value difference you have to put with each trade? trade. It's to prevent one, scammers, and two, these exploiters. That's the same reason why there's 5 trades you can do every, what is it? Every 24 hours? I'm a noob. I don't remember. But yeah, same reason why you can't trade your weapons to people, your materials. There's already a lot of black marketing in the game, so that would just make it way worse. That's just a few of the reasons. Please stop. I know things are not worked on, and one of those things are control. Control is not being worked on. Few of my friends checked the studio activity of the devs, and they were extremely low to other games. With this pace, this is gonna be the same community farm. Say that. Blah, 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 blah. I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but there's like 50 different places that are private and you just can't see at all, in which they work in different, like 50 different experiences and just kind of move everything once it's ready. That's just, I don't know how to break it to you. They're probably checking, what is it, testing blocks? They're checking this, which is a really bad thing to compare it to, because there's just so many other studios and games that they kind of make their updates on. What can I say about the control fruit? What can I say without getting killed? It's being worked on. I mean, could I say that? I mean, obviously it's being worked on. It's been worked on for a while. But same thing with the dragon fruits. You know me. I can't reveal nothing. Sorry you think that way, but that's not the case whatsoever. Whoa, this one has 100. Make leopards M1 like T-Rex or Kitsune, because the M1 on leopard is really bad and it needs a buff. Since it's like one of those best fruits, you might as well make the M1s more modern. Kitsune M1 is black and blue, so leopard M1 should be something like black and red. It should also add a bit of orange, kind of like the dragon M1s. Another thing you could do is add awakening to leopard. This would help the fruit a lot. It also happened in the anime. What anime are you talking about? These guys. Everybody's saying there's like an anime. What are you talking about? So leopard, what are you talking about? Let's see. So Kitsune. Okay, I see. I understand. T-Rex. Okay, there's M1s like that. Okay, I get it. I'm starting to understand. There's no M1s for Mammoth? Untransformed? Okay, so I have to do that. Okay, that one has some range to it. But what about leopard? What is he talking about here? Oh, okay. I'm understanding. The range sucks on this. You have to get really close to do damage. And the only move with some range is the third M1. I get it. I see what you're talking about. That's probably why the Yeti kicked the leopard's butt in that trailer. But hey, who knows? Leopard, maybe, bro. Leopard really needs a comeback. We might see that soon. So good point. Make Ripinja Chan dating. What? But now those are the regular suggestions. The final thing I want to look at is some of the most popular suggestions that you guys like. These could be suggestions that with like hundreds of thumbs up that you guys want to really see in the game. And I am here to review them and kind of give my take on them if they're even possible. Let's do it. This has 185 likes. Stop it, greedy devs. We are done. First you pigs nerfed Kitsune, then Portal, then Human, just because all these counter Dragon? I think all those got nerfed the same reason Dragon got nerfed, because they're pretty ridiculously strong, stupidly strong. There's a lot of strong things in the game, but that's just some of the things that were like too strong. But let's see what else you guys say. Why are you forcing us to buy Dragon by nerfing all its counters? Human was already forgotten. It was so easy to counter, but y'all nerfed it. That was too secretly? What? Hear me out, players. This is a trap. They've nerfed Kitsune secretly, Human secretly, so we innocents couldn't find out. Thankfully, it isn't hidden anymore. Devs want Dragon supremacy. Listen, I'm a Draco. I want Dragon supremacy, but your theories are interesting. I will say though, I would love to see Dragon have like a nerf to how high it can go in PvP. Like if you're marked for PvP, there's like a skybox limit for how high you can just camp in the air. Because did you see how insane that Z range move is? Look, I could be all the way up here where no one can hit me. I could charge this move and I can fire it all the way at the cafe, and they can't do nothing about it. That's stupid. That's ridiculous. And bro, do you think they're gonna come all the way up here to get me? No, they're gonna run. So don't get me wrong. A lot of things need to be nerfed, but hey, maybe the owners can watch this video. Open your eyes a little. There's a Dragon's busted, even though it's 5K Robux. Please help. It's stupidly strong. Or do for me. Don't nerf the Dragon. Nerf everything else and buff Dragon talent. Just kidding. I'm kidding. Don't kill me. Add trade history, because it allows people to look back and see what they give away. I like this idea because sometimes I'd be forgetting. I have dementia. I just don't remember what I traded. If you can add something like the history, you can see like the gifts you claim, but just see your trade history and see what you traded away. I think that's a little quality of life, a little cool thing. I agree. I like that idea. All right. I want to find like one with a ton of upvotes. This one has 1,009 upvotes. Add titles for 400 to 600 mastery on legendary and mythical fruits. Here are some of my suggestions. Gravity, Isaac Newton. Purple for a purple title. Doe, Mochi Conqueror. Shadow Sneaker. Venomous, the Reaper Surgeon. Soul Harvester, the strongest creature of the world. Wild Beast, the strongest human in the world. Shining Statue, the Lover. The Insect of Torture. Motive B32. I don't... What are these titles? I like the idea. That's a good idea. Imagine you got a title for hitting almost max mastery on every weapon. Or no, not even every weapon. Like one for every gun, every sword, every fruit. That'd be a collector's dream. I almost have... How many times do I got? I got 163 out of 180. I'm missing a lot. I'm missing like 17. But adding that alone would make, I don't know, 60 new titles in the game. That's a good... I like the idea. Can we do that? Can we do that? Oh, can we do that, Indra? Rob? Anyone? All right. I want to look at one last popular suggestion. Now, I'm trying to find the most popular one I could find. This one got 2,014 upvotes, and this was posted November 12th, 2023. So a little over a year ago. Ranked game mode. Map big enough to PvP properly, but small enough to prevent runners. Disable V4. Don't lose bounty, and also get a reward for winning like money. So basically adding game modes like PvP, ranked PvP. I like the idea, but the thing is, there is no thing. Why don't we have ranked why don't we have something like that? Everything is open world. It would be pretty cool just to have game modes you can toggle in. Like say there's like a server list here. Blood Moon event. Has a chance to happen when full moon. Sea becomes red, does more damage, even to fishermen. Ghoul race gets a little buff. All sea events, NPCs, bosses are much tougher, but higher drop rates. If you use Hollow Essence during the Blood Moon, it will spawn a different boss that is much more powerful and drops really good stuff. I like that. I mean, imagine that was like a Halloween event. Like there's a rare chance for a blood moon to happen, and then there's like increased drop rates for everything and boss spawn rates. So instead of like a boss taking like 10 minutes to spawn, maybe it took 2 minutes to spawn, or maybe there's like an increased chance of God's chalice happening. And the blood moon lasted like 10-15 minutes before it went away for like a really long cooldown, like 3 to 4 hour, 5 hour, 6 hour cooldown. That would be cool. Just like spitting out the top of my head. Wow. We reviewed a lot of your guys' cool and some lame ideas. What was your favorite? What is something you strongly believe should be in the game and why? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll check them out if you're subscribed. And I know there's a lot of suggestions and chromatics or like showcases I missed, but there's just so much to read. There's a lot of negative ones, which honestly I should be reading because they're like eye openers. They're like truth. There's like truth behind them. But like in this video, I'm trying to focus on proper additions to the game that will make the game better. Not know all the developers should be focusing on the community. Heard my voice. You're right about that, but that's just entirely true. You don't know actually how many times I've seen the owners send me things that you guys suggest. So they're always actively reading the chat. I will say, if you guys do have complaints, you guys do have things you want to talk about, suggestions, say them, voice your opinion, voice them loud so we can hear it. All right, but thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.